Hello and welcome. In this project management and risk briefing, we will review Organization Change Management, or OCM, for IT projects. This tutorial is for project managers and discusses the importance of organizational change management in supporting and making ERP implementations successful. Discussed are the key components to a well-planned OCM program and its execution. While it's best to have a certified organizational change management specialist on the project, PMs often have to lead the OCM initiative. This tutorial will help you get started in creating and implementing an OCM plan. What is OCM, which is short for Organizational Change Management? OCM is a structured approach to transition individuals, teams, and organizations from current work processes to new ones due to the implementation of a new technology. The goals of OCM are: 1. See that stakeholders participate in the project's design and implementation phases, and 2. Stakeholders adopt the new work processes and technology. The benefits of OCM are: accelerate user adoption, minimize productivity loss, reduce resistance to change, and achieve expected project ROI. The role of the IT project manager in OCM is the coordination of stakeholders and to guide them through change and championing the project. The PM is also responsible for integrating the OCM and project plans, overseeing the plan's implementation, and monitoring the plan's effectiveness. The PM also partners with the OCM team and associated stakeholder change agents to ensure OCM is executed with stakeholder participation, and sees that the OCM initiative is funded and resourced, and corrective action is taken if needed to improve OCM outcomes. There are multiple OCM models that can be used with an IT ERP project. One of most widely used OCM models is from the Association of Change Management Professionals, ACMP. Another popular OCM model is ProSci-ZCAR. However, there are other frameworks such as STS, BPM, Cotter 8-Step, McKinsey 7S, and Kurt Lewin's Change Model, to name just a few. The diagram in this slide shows the ACMP model and its core processes. For this tutorial, we use a blended framework that is tailored to support the phases, activities, and tasks of an ERP implementation. Using a three-phase strategy is an easy way to plan and execute an OCM program. Phase 1 is preparing for change. Key tasks in this phase identifies stakeholders, identifies work change impacts, creates the OCM strategy, communication plan, training plan, and other OCM implementation plans, and defines the OCM work schedule. The work schedule should be integrated into the project schedule. OCM should not be run as a standalone work stream. Phase 2 is the implementation of change activities. Tasks in this phase include ensuring stakeholders are involved in requirements, design, and testing, the development and delivery of training, development of new work processes and guides, stakeholder communications, and last, the use of surveys and other monitoring metrics to assess stakeholder acceptance, satisfaction, and resistance. The tasks in Phase 3 refine and improve new work behaviors and processes, along with monitoring and measuring resistance and adoption. There are about 12 domains to consider when drafting an OCM plan. This list identifies the 12 OCM domains you might include in your plan for an ERP implementation. The extent of the OCM plan depends on the type of project and availability of project resources. Some of the OCM components listed are also found in PMI's PMBOK and many vendor ERP implementation frameworks. Visit Coffee Cat Solutions for an OCM document template, which also describes each component. There are many reasons for stakeholder resistance to change. Some strategies that work in helping stakeholders adjust to a new environment include the following: involvement in requirements, design, and testing, frequent multimedia and multi-channel update and training communications, early hands-on work and technical training, 24/7 support for work and technical questions from a help desk, super users, or change agents, and the use of positive reinforcements and incentives. Success of an OCM program is dependent on several factors, some of which have been discussed. Executive sponsorship providing OCM funding and support. Executive messaging to the organization regarding the importance and value of the project. Stakeholder involvement in design and testing of the new system so there is a sense of ownership. dedicated OCM resources to get the job done, 24/7 online multimedia training, OCM project integration to avoid OCM being a separate work stream not aligned with project activities, and monitoring stakeholder adoption and resistance through feedback and performance metrics to improve system and OCM processes and outcomes. There are dozens of metrics to use to track, report, and improve the OCM program. These metrics focus on evaluating the changes in stakeholder awareness, engagement, acceptance, adoption, and proficiency. Some examples of OCM metrics to consider using include communication, email and tutorial opening rates, frequency of training system use, help desk contacts, satisfaction surveys, user change requests, and productivity metrics once the system rolls out. In closing, OCM is essential and not optional for a successful IT implementation. Project managers need to enable stakeholders to succeed by boosting new system adoption, especially when process transformation is occurring. I hope you found this tutorial informative, and thanks for watching. Visit our site at coffeecatsolutions.com for our other project management, risk management, and IT career advising tutorials.